Daybreak once again for the first game. I like Daybreak. I was genuinely sad when I found out this was no longer in the ladder pool, Nathanius.
It's a good map. I mean, it's kind of run its course, you know. It'll always be remembered as one of those classics, and a lot of nightmarish PVZs and Wings of Liberty with mass broodlords. But I mean, hey, it's still a good map nonetheless. You want to introduce our players here, Metals?
I would love to do that, Nathanius. Down in the bottom left position, we have got the yellow Protoss player representing Team Millennium. It's Dayshi. And his... Oh, sorry, I got that the wrong way around. My colors are switched on my screen. Oh, that was terrible. I did that all wrong. It is... Of course, down in the bottom left, we have the blue Protoss player representing Mouse Sports. It is Hasuobs. And his opponent in the top right is the yellow Terran player from Team Millennium. It is Dayshi.
Yeah. And so what I'm most curious about is earlier this morning, at least for me, it was like 8 o'clock or something ridiculous. We saw Dayshi go for an interesting build. He actually opened up with a Reaper expand, but he went straight for a fast bio timing, and like what he did was he shoved out with about 8 or 9 Marines and just went for a lot of greed punishing plays. And I really liked it because he managed to catch a lot of players off guard in terms of being able to just do lots of damage. And I'm wondering if he's going to stick to this early biocentric focused timings in this match, or if he's going to go for something a little bit more standard from what we've been seeing from a lot of other Korean Terran players.
Well, the thing is, if it worked for him earlier on today, he got that OL kill, as you said. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't continue with it. It's clearly a very effective build. We see the Reaper is coming out at the moment. Meanwhile, Hasuobs, he's busy getting his cybernetics core. He's just staying on the one gas for the moment. So, not really committing much to tech for the time being. Keeping an eye out whether that second gas gets thrown down anytime soon. But for the moment, that Reaper mainly going to just do a little bit of poking and prodding. And it's going to come down to the micro, how well that does and how much damage it can do.
Yeah, and it does look like Hasuobs wants to play economically. He is going to go for the fast Mothership Core and Stalkers. This is a bit of light pressure, but he does only have one gas geyser. So as far as options that are available to him, it's mostly going to be trying to punish this in a way that he can maybe pick off the SCV building the command center. That Zealot will be able to get over there and probably deny it, at least for a little bit. And Dayshi, he's getting the reactor up. He actually had taken his SCVs off of gas to get that up fast. And he's getting an engineering bay as well. He's going to be perfectly safe against any kind of Oracle play, but Mattles, that's not coming, and his Reaper will soon find that out.
Yeah, that Reaper actually getting pushed back quite nicely momentarily by the Stalker, but has managed to make its way through now, is getting straight up in towards the main base, and there really isn't anything to defend here until that Stalker does pop, but a couple of probes still getting pulled, trying to just be extra safe, not lose anything here. But with the 2 Stalkers out, this Reaper's not going to have too much fun. Does manage to get a nice little juke there and run back, but yeah, it's only so long you're going to survive as a Reaper when a Stalker's hunting you down.
And this pressure actually is going to do quite a bit. He rallied a second Stalker. That's what killed the Reaper, not the first one. So now it's just 2 Marines, and the reactor might actually go down. This could be a bit of a bop here by Hasuobs. He is going to just be able to do a ton of damage at the start of this game. It's 2 Marines versus the Zealot, the Stalker, and the Mothership Core. Of course, the Zealot's on the other side of this wall, but SCVs that after repair can get focused down, and that is going to hurt quite a bit. Time Warp being used. That reactor goes away, and that cuts the production literally clean in half for Dayshi. Hasuobs is dealing a ton of damage right now.
Yeah, even if the reactor will go down now, but more to the point, a lot of SCVs have been pulled. Quite a few SCVs have been killed as well, and that reactor just falls there. That means the wall-off is also down. 10 workers have been killed here so far by Hasuobs. Dayshi actually not in a great position here, and what is just very light pressure, to be honest, has done a huge amount for the Protoss.
Yeah, seriously, this is one of those light pressure builds, exactly as you said. But once he got there with the Zealot and realized his position...
Nathanius, look how supply blocked Dayshi is as well. Look at that.
Yeah, losing those supply depots really hurts. He doesn't even... if he wanted to supply drop to get an emergency Marine out, he wouldn't even be able to afford it because he doesn't have any supply depots. And now I feel like this is only getting worse and worse. He cannot produce... 2 Marines at a time is not going to be able to overpower this production. And Hasuobs is choosing. He's going to throw on a Time Warp. He's going to build gateways at home. And there's the GG a bit. of what I'd say was, yeah,